So, what's the opposite of zero?
Opposite of zero?
Yeah.
Oh, should I? Well, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think there's. So I was gonna say infinity, but
What's
the opposite of infinity would be negative infinity, which isn't zero.
for a real number, it reversed its sign. The opposite to say a positive number is negative, and opposite to a negative number is positive. Zero is the additive inverse of itself. The additive inverse of denoted by unity of mass.
That doesn't tell us anything.
So is zero the opposite of zero?
I couldn't tell you. Yahoo Answers, they have anything? No, but I actually do want to see what's the opposite of albinism. You know, the opposite of being albino. I don't know if there is one. Let's see. Oh, melanism.
Ah, see, that's what I thought.
So I guess
my thought was off. I mean, because like black people
aren't they do have higher
melatonin.
Melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that makes you fall asleep.
Yeah, melanin. That's.
But it's not like a genetic mutation. Otherwise, you would be able to have like white people, but they're black.
Yeah, because I met a black albino. Oh, did not see you there.
Didn't see you guys there. Oh man, that was embarrassing.
How goofy are we? We were talking about albinos.
Albinism. We were talking about zero. I mean, what are we thinking?
We did not just push record and start looking up topics to talk about.
You caught us with our pants down. Oh, what can we say? Good times.
Hello, my name is Nicholas J. Rivas.
And goodbye.
That was
My name is Thaddeus J. Rivas. You know what's funny is that we actually do that a lot. Well, whenever we introduce ourselves, we always mess with our names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we never introduce.
Have I ever introduced my name?
I don't think, or at the very least, we rarely ever introduce ourselves with our actual full names.
Yeah.
There's only that one episode where you said you clarified that J was not your middle initial.
Have I said J before?
Yeah, you have.
The only reason I think I told you is
remember
I say J.
That was our Jamper episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I say J is because
Futurama.
Yeah. Okay, so I told you this. Philip J. Fry.
Philip J. Fry.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly,
Cool.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Sorry, we were looking up what we were thinking to ourselves. What's the difference between albinism, albinism, right? Am I saying it? Albinism,
I think.
Versus melanism. Well, we didn't know melanism existed, but like, what's the difference for an albino?
Well, like what? Yeah. What's the opposite of an albino person?
So we looked it up, and it's melanism.
Yeah. It's funny because these sound like they could be like religions or something.
What do you believe?
I'm an albinist.
I'm an albinist. My parents grew up a melanist though. So
yeah, so it's like
conflict.
rough. Yeah, I had to break out of that culture, the whole cult.
What's the opposite? So I was reading this post about this guy. Like, it's a little fun cartoon comic, and he's talking about whatchamacallits, opposites, because he's like the sun and moon came out. Pokemon. Okay. And he's like, that's so weird. Like, it used to be red and blue and black and white, X and Y, but now we're going to celestial bodies. Mm-hmm. Wonder how far we can go. And so we started drawing like concepts, and it was like Pokemon up and down, Pokemon peanut butter and jelly, Pokemon. I think it was applied versus theoretical.
Oh, sciences. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, and the other one was like Pokemon gray, darker gray. But that's the thing, like the opposites of like.
Everything.
Like melanism is obviously the opposite of albinism, but like what's the opposite of like, I don't know, chair?
The opposite of chair?
Yeah.
Here's the opposite of chair, okay? Chair. Wretch is the opposite of chair. There it is. It's settled, okay? There it is.
Don't ask any more questions.
If you can't think of the opposite, just say the word backwards. Okay?
That would be hard.
Like, ask me the opposite of another word. I have another thing.
Mike?
Well, the opposite of Mike is Kime. Mike, Kime.
Mike, Kime. Okay.
Yeah. And so, like, you know, if you say something like my Kime, Mike. I don't know. Sorry, that's I went through a phase where I think I told you. I went through a phase where I would say things backwards and.
No, that's a hard skill.
I would do spoonerisms and stuff.
I think that's a pretty cool skill. I think we should look into this opposite thing. That's pretty hard to find the opposite of something.
Yeah, we should. Maybe someone can send in a question
about opposites.
Well,
for those of you who don't know, this is the Coolio Moolio show. Where we answer would you rather questions.
Wait. Okay, sorry, I hate to cut you off. Actually, I love to cut you off, but
he thrives off of it.
Nothing makes me happier. I think we should start introducing. So whenever you say, "Welcome to the Coolio Moolio show" or Coolio Moolio, I think we immediately after that we need to say the Would You Rather podcast.
Okay.
So immediately it's like, bam, there's our tagline right off the bat.
Coolio Moolio show, the Would You Rather podcast. Like
boom,
that.
Done.
Do over. I say boom, done, over? Coolio Moolio show,
the Would You Rather podcast. Boom, done, over.
Over.
And then the podcast, it's just the end of the episode when you actually introduce it.
I think we're over. What'd you say? All I heard was I think. Over. Have you seen that?
Oh, I've seen something like that. Yeah.
It was. She was like, oh, yeah, I think we should. So she was something like, I think we should break up. Like, this
or like I think so. Our relationship is over. Our relationship is what? Over. That's good.
But yeah, we answer Would You Rather questions. You send them in to the Coolio Moolio show at gmail.com.
Wait, not the.
Oh yeah, I keep doing that.
Yeah, you do.
Coolio Moolio show at gmail.com. So yeah, we got a few questions today. When I say a few, I mean one.
Yes, and so like, I am gonna say again, if you're listening to the show, please, we have like one person that usually sends in questions, and our vision for the show was to have like like thousands upon thousands of emails. We can take our pick of the lot, pick of the litter. Pick of the litter. Obviously that's it's not going so well. It's an understatement.
We get a few. I was actually
we get a few here and there. We have like spurts of them. I think.
Yeah, I think it is the same people as the usual suspects, but. I mean,
So maybe we should change the name of the podcast to The Usual Suspects.
The Usual Martana Milkmaid.
Kryber.
It would be so funny to have them all in a podcast, though.
Everyone who's ever sent in a question?
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny.
That'd be pretty, legit.
That'd be a lot of people.
It'd be...
Actually, no, it'd be like 4 people.
4? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
4. So yeah, we got this question. Do you wanna real quick though? I know this is not a movie show, but we didn't really get to talk about this too much.
Wait, what do you mean movie show?
Well, I was gonna ask you, what did you think about Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh,
because I saw it last night. I really liked it.
Okay.
When I said I liked it, you looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, because you are crazy. You walked in here.
That's not crazy talk. This is crazy talk.
You walked in here actually with like a pitchfork and.
But
you were also in a straitjacket though, so I don't know how you.
I don't know how you can interpret
that. The pitchfork.
I don't know how you interpret that as crazy.
You were speaking in tongues.
I mean.
Your eyes were rolling back in your head like some sort of like demonic.
Okay, that was like possessed. One time.
Yeah, and actually, your eyes are still like that. I don't know how you're doing it.
I'm actually floating.
No. He's levitating several inches off the ground right now.
I have the blood sacrifice of a goat.
Oh no,
but that's normal.
Of the goat, like greatest of all time, like Kobe Bryant. You have the blood.
Yeah, I have the greatest. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that.
But anyway, so Guardians of the Galaxy. For those of you who have seen it. Well, I don't know. I don't want to give any spoilers, but I'm gonna say, for me, it started out. I don't know if slow is the right word.
But I can agree with you.
It's like that. It's like, they started, and it was not like bad, but I felt like they were trying way too hard with the characters. Yeah. Because in the first movie they're like, oh, there's like these like bombastic, dynamic characters, like they're really cool, they're really fun.
Yeah.
And so right at the beginning of this one, they try to like slam you with that, and it's just like line after line of like these characters being way too like funny, over the line, like over the hedge, even some might say.
Greatest movie ever.
But they were seriously like trying so hard to make the characters like funny. Yeah. Like they tried to make like every line like funny, and like they were trying to make every line. Like
I completely agree with you.
Like exactly what you would expect like the characters say. They made them into caricatures.
Yep.
They made the characters into caricatures. And that is a bird. I couldn't think
I love that like if you said that though with like the most execution, like the best execution, everybody would be like, oh
everyone would start screaming.
But no, I totally agree. Like
that's what I didn't like about the beginning.
I if you were to say like, oh, I think the beginning was better, I'd have been like, I don't feel it, because I agree completely that they were just throwing jokes at you. I think they had to do that though. I think the writer James Gunn, he's also the director.
Oh, with a name drop.
I think I know.
We're all buddies.
I call him Jamesy.
Jamesy Poo is what we call him.
We're just friends. But I think he was like, okay, look, the movie's gonna start. I still have to play it safe. You know, I want to. It's a fun little action scene because it starts like, I mean, it's not a spoiler, but like it starts off with them like a music playing and little baby Groot dancing and shit. It's like it's pretty cute. I think it was a cute little like, I got your attention, and then it just gradually just got better and better. Because I really like I think the middle it's where it's like bam, that's how I was feeling it, like, damn, this is good. And then like towards the end I was like, no, don't leave. Like I didn't feel like it was 2 hours long.
Yeah, I think it got better and better.
Yeah.
I liked the twist.
Yeah. When Batman came.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, it's weird because you don't expect Batman because he's like from the DC universe.
Yeah.
But
he came out, and it was so weird because there was like this weird product placement. They all met up at Walmart.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that, but it was good.
Well, like what really threw me for a loop is like Batman comes in, but then he dies.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't expecting him.
That got me.
I wasn't expecting him to die in a movie that. Well, it kind of makes sense because, you know, he's DC. Like, obviously the Marvel Universe wants him out of the game. So maybe that's why they killed him.
Yep.
But yeah, that was kind of weird. And it was like his voice. You remember his voice?
Yeah, he sounded like a chipmunk.
Yeah. What was that?
I took it as like artistic liberty.
Yeah.
You know, what it felt avant-garde for a sec.
Yeah, for a sec. More like for a deck. For an hour. For 2 hours, for the whole movie. Of just Batman talking like a chipmunk, yeah.
That was the weirdest.
That's why I didn't like the beginning.
I could just see this movie. It's like, I don't know, and then Batman comes. He's like, I'm Batman.
Oh, where is she?
Rachel,
swear to me. My mom.
I think my feet stink, actually.
No, it's okay.
But, yeah, so, yeah, I just want to ask you about that really quick.
I actually, I did like it. I liked how it developed. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But of course, like with all these movies, the crappy thing about watching any of these movies that are like vaguely superhero related is you already know how it's gonna end.
Yeah,
like, you always know how it's gonna end.
Yeah.
And so there's nothing they can do really that'll, you know, come out of left field at the end of the movie because you know they're gonna make it out all right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if they didn't,
there's no. Well, it sucks too because, like, you know, did you see what Marvel did, that they planned out all their movies and they put it like on a
the timeline, yeah.
So you, like, if you see Captain America in a
you
struggle,
know, yeah, exactly.
He's gonna come back in part 3, so it's like there's no stakes. So I mean, yeah, that is a big problem, but I really liked it because I think this was the weirdest of the movie. I mean, that part when they're like going through like I know you know, they're like going like really fast, basically. Yeah. It's like a hyper.
They're doing they're doing some weird kind of like space jumps.
Yeah,
where they're like jumping really fast.
And it's the funniest thing because like,
I cracked up so hard. Dying. Like the first time, I wasn't expecting that at all. I was laughing so hard.
It was so dumb.
whoa.
And their face. So I respect the movie because it doesn't take itself too seriously. So I mean, I had a little fun.
The only issue I have with it not taking itself too seriously is that like they go like almost a little too far sometimes. Like,
you know what?
Let's try to have so much fun with it that like it's not even like they're tryhards. They're very tryhards.
What I hear a lot from reviewers, and I was thinking to myself too, like, oh, that's so true. And I didn't really, I try not to think about it too much, but like every scene was like, there's a sad, oh no, we have to do this, and then someone goes, well, that's a freaking mess. Like someone will come up and like make it funny. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's like a sad, serious thing. And you're like, I guess this is the end.
Well, that's a friggin' mess.
That's Groot's catchphrase.
Well,
that's a friggin' mess.
Anyway, welcome to Coolio Moolio, the movie podcast, the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 podcast.
This is we only talk about Guardians.
But I guess yeah. So now you know how I feel about it.
Yeah. I was curious.
I think that was good to get out of the way. But and plus, good to take up the time because we only have one submitted.
Yeah, we were only submitted this one question, so please, again, just a reminder.
Yeah, and this is by another question from Kryber. If you don't know, we make up names with the people that send questions in, not for any I mean, it's just fun, like not for any reason.
Yeah.
But because we have the usual suspects, we only have like 3 names.
Yeah, it's Mardonna, Milkmaid, Kryber, and then I always forget
Crosby Smiggle.
That always gets
Also,
me.
do you remember what was Kryber's last name that we came up with for him?
Did we give him a last name?
I think we did. But it was like way back in the day.
I can't remember.
And also Mardonna. We also came up with a different name for her at one point. It was Nicole.
Oh, we did. We did.
Elijah O'Hanley.
I forgot. If you were asking me, like, it's so sad that this is all canon for me, and like I don't know any of it.
You don't even know.
I don't even know. Like if someone interviewed me like 20 years from now, they'd be like, "Hey, what do you think about Mardonna?" I'd be like, "Who? What do you?"
Mardonna Milkmaid.
I feel like never met her in my life.
There's
a Mardonna out there, and she's like with joy if she hears this podcast.
There's a Mardonna that is a milkmaid.
She's a milkmaid. Do you want to jump in the question though?
Yeah, I guess so. So this is a question from Kreiber, like we said. He's a regular on the show. Well, not on the show, but in the show, around the show, on the show. I know. I
would love to get him on
beside the show. Yeah, I think he would really love to be on the show. I mean, if we could have him, if he ever comes to Tucson again. Because he moved.
Oh yeah,
he's not. He's across country. So if he comes to Tucson, maybe we'll have him on the show. But for now, we'll just have to talk about his question that he sent in. So, do you want to read this? Do you want me to read this? How do you want to do this?
You should read it, and I'll read one of his responses, and we'll like trade off.
So, okay. So, here we go. Without further ado, let me be clear here. This question, I'm going to read it. It's going to be a good question. And I'm going to be clear.
That's the question.
So, would you rather be included in things, but always be a marginal / secondary component to them? Or would you rather be excluded from things? And then in parentheses, you can still access infrastructure like school and jobs. Oh, okay, I see.
I actually, fun little fact. I read this because we got this. Yeah, so I read this.
Like a month ago. Actually.
Yeah, I read it because I linked up the account on my phone, so you start getting the emails. And so it popped up, and I was reading. I was like, "This is such a good question." And I started asking people around me, like some of the people I was working with. And
wow, really?
Yeah, I even asked Mr. Factory, who we should get on the show soon.
Yeah, you're talking.
I even asked him this, and a lot of people had some splits on this. This was like a pretty good one.
Interesting.
So I kind of have in my mind.
You've already made your decision.
Yes.
So what you're saying is you read the question, discussed it, and came to your own decision without me.
Yes. He's crying. Wait. No. He's morphine. Oh, he has a gun. All of that in 3. No.
No, I'm just kidding. That was dark. Please, don't watch 13 Reasons Why.
I've never seen 13 Reasons Why.
I have not seen it either, but I've heard. Well, okay, I've heard bad things and good things. I've heard a lot of bad things from like the psych community.
Oh, really?
Like the community that watches the show Psych. Like, no, from like people that are involved in like counseling or like psychology.
I thought it was. I was like, "Whoa, really?"
No, so I'm sure the people that watch
group of Psych fans.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't like it either.
There's a subreddit, Psych fans against 13 Reasons Why.
But it's because it really because it glorifies suicide and it
does it?
Yeah. So because so there are some like guidelines for. I forget who put them out, but there are guidelines for how the media should handle suicide.
Yeah. And
they're put together by some like mental health institute or something.
Okay.
And there are a bunch of rules, and 13 Reasons Why broke all of them. Okay, so the first thing is, it shifts the blame of a mental health problem to literally everyone else in this person's life.
Yeah, because I know the memes that came with the show was like, "This is your tape."
Yeah, it throws exactly.
Okay, I can see that.
And then also, so they also apparently changed the end of the movie. I mean, sorry, the end of the show or the end of the book, or whatever. And apparently in the book, she killed herself with pills. In the show, I've heard that she killed herself with razor blades. And so they made it way more gratuitous.
Than it should have been.
Yeah, and also like the whole thing. Like, here's the crazy thing: they made a show about a girl committing suicide. Right? Look at how, and like if you think about it, so if you're a lot of people that contemplate suicide, are doing it for almost like it's weird, almost for like this posthumous like glorification in death, where it's like no one will even miss me, but like if I do it in some way, like maybe it's like this was this weird like kind of thing in their heads.
Yeah.
And then when a suicide gets sensationalized, people that have suicidal tendencies are like, it's like, well, I want to be that way too. Like, I want to be famous.
Yeah.
Like this girl, whatever, Hannah Turner or whatever her name is, like she's famous now.
I don't think it's famous. I think it's infamous. You're
exactly.
You live in
but it's the same.
Yeah.
All fame is good fame. All publicity is good publicity. Okay, that's what my publicist told me.
I mean, I get it. It's so weird to me. I mean, they have such backing. It's hard to like question them on that because it makes sense. Like, oh yeah, they probably made it more gratuitous, like with the violence. But that's to say that doesn't happen though. I mean, that's real.
It's not necessarily. I'm not saying that they need to ignore it, but they went about it in a very poor way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because it's like.
I thought they're denouncing it solely on that. Oh, that it's just a razor blade. But I see that. I can see that the creators of the show picked the crazier route to be like, oh, well,
and it's not just that. It's the fact that they, like, they're like the whole show is sensationalizing a suicide.
Yeah, right? It kind of brings me
like. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No.
I'd love to cut you off.
He's smiling while he's interrupting me.
But imagine a teen that feels that no one pays attention to him or her. Yeah. They see this show. They're like, oh my gosh, like this girl, like this actually happened. Yeah. I would get so much attention. Mm-hmm. Like if I made, like this is really sad to say, but I'm pretty positive that probably spawned some suicides.
Yeah, I mean,
probably a lot.
But then at the end of the day, like that.
In fact, it's spawning mine right now.
That is no.
No, I'm not gonna do it. That's way.
He just ate a piece of chocolate.
Yeah, I ate it. Yeah,
it was wild. I don't know.
South Park episode where have you seen that? Cartman is like looks like he's gonna kill himself. He has like a gun. And he puts it in his mouth, and then he just bites it, and it's a piece of chocolate.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say because there's an ASDF video.
Oh, that's the same similar thing.
It's like this big guy. He's like, I'm too big. No one will ever love me. And he like puts the gun in his mouth, and he goes.
So, welcome to the Coolio Moolio show, the movie and TV show podcast. Also,
it's sometimes Would You Rather.
Yeah, but this is what happens when we don't have any questions.
Yeah.
Like we don't have much of a choice, do we? It's like,
I mean, but this is also our show too, so we can
do whatever we want.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, my mom
said I can do whatever I want.
But I guess we should get into the question.
We should.
It's funny though because we read it and then immediately
like went to
another topic.
I think because I'm already pretty set and I do want to ask.
Oh, that's right, and you are set, so maybe this doesn't require as much decision making as we usually would. Do you want to read his little clarification there?
Oh yeah. So to elaborate or to set the stakes, when I say included and excluded, this means like with people. So in a game with others, you would either not be allowed to play or you'd have to be like the ball picker up or play but are made fun of the whole time. I see. Yeah, that actually even helped me. When I first read it, that had me like, oh.
So basically, you're a pariah. You know what a pariah is?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Define it for me.
You're like, I don't know if I can define it, but you're like the shit stick of it all.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like that. I'm actually really glad you know that. That's a very obscure word.
I've heard, the only reason I heard someone say it is because I got it from I don't want to say a Jake and Amir video, but like I heard someone say like, I'm a pariah, you're a piranha, and he's like the same thing, something like that. Oh, where's that from?
But for those of you who don't know,
it's gonna hurt my head.
A pariah, it's spelled Pariah. Pariah. That is correct. No, I'm just kidding.
Your word is.
It is. It's like a social outcast essentially. You're like the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
You are an untouchable. You are disgusting. You are barely even a human being. I think you're scum. You're a skid mark on the underwear of society.
That's so interesting you said untouchable. Because I associated untouchable with like something high, like positive, but you use it with a negative.
Oh, interesting. Because I just watched. Have you ever seen Tales by Light on Netflix? It's about photography. I was watching with Mardana.
Mardana.
And this guy went to this. He went to India, and they have a caste system there, and untouchables are the lowest on the rung because they're so dirty. Like they're so like terrible. Like well, not terrible. Like in the socials hierarchy, they do all the dirty work. Like literally dirty work. Like they clean up. They're like they take care of waste and like really disgusting stuff. And like they're so gross you can't even touch them. That's why they're untouchables. But that's basically what this is. You're a pariah. You're an untouchable.
Yeah.
And actually in either one, in either regard here, you are that.
And this goes to can I explain my thinking
Absolutely
with this?
Not.
So
I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh no,
he's just eating the gun. So I thought, okay, that's frustrating to be included into something and just be poked at. You never get used to that. You got to be some like sadomasochist to get used to that. Speak for yourself. Because it changes. It's always gonna be like a different like, oh, look at you, you ball picker upper, or you freaking suck, dude. Like, you're never gonna have fun, and that's the whole point. Like, you want to be included to have fun.
Wait, did you say to be a ball picker upper?
Yeah, that's what it said.
That's taut.
Oh, it's taut.
That's taut, dude.
Dude, I love from Simi Valley, balls, bro.
Dude, yeah, bro.
But
it's freaking taut.
But like, I was thinking like, if I were to be excluded, yeah, it sucks. But at least I'm to myself, and I'm not really being hurt in that sense of like, again, say you're playing dodgeball or kickball. They include you, but you're like last pick. They're making fun of you the whole time. They probably have you like some terrible position. Maybe you're like on like, is it right field that never gets like any attention, or left field? You know,
probably right.
Probably right field, huh?
Because most kickers are. Well, most people are right-footed.
Yeah.
Right-handed, right-footed. So they're gonna kick, veer left, skew left.
Yeah. So yeah, you're never gonna be included. You know, and if you are included in necessarily,
if you are included, it's just gonna be you get the short end of the stick.
Yeah, and so that's why it's like I'd rather be. So my answer is I'd rather be excluded. It's at least I'm not enduring that pain of like maybe an hour-long game of kickball where everyone's just making fun of me. I can be excluded and just go do my own thing.
So actually, I actually agree wholeheartedly, I suppose. I guess my heart.
That's not whole.
I guess my heart agrees.
Your heart
wholly.
Is not being whole.
My heart's not being whole.
Your heart has
because there is a hole in it.
Technically,
because
right? Don't they?
You shot me.
Like a bunch of
shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
How many holes does your heart have?
What do you mean by holes?
Like, don't they have valves and stuff?
So there's valves, but there's also arteries that leave the heart. So they're kind of like they're different things.
Don't patronize my heart.
I am patronizing your heart to the utmost. I'm patronizing your heart wholeheartedly.
I had a friend who had a natural heart, a hole or something like he. He like
perforated heart.
Yeah, he was like pretty bad. But to be fair, he would drink a Monster every day. And then
I never really understood that. I've never understood like the drinking energy drinks every day. As opposed, well, I guess maybe you don't like the taste of coffee and tea. That's like the only reason why you do it, right?
Yeah, but it's. I mean, even that. Like, I know people who like they say that I can't even get up without my coffee. Like, that's not good. That you're dependent. That's addicted. And I
absolutely am. I'm drinking coffee as we squeak.
As we squeak.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of people that tell me like, oh yeah, like I drink like maybe like a double shot, maybe an extra. It's not what it's whatever. And it's like that's not what your heart's crying right now.
Well,
what are you doing?
I think the main thing with drinking coffee is that a lot of people treat it as like utilitarian. It's just like I need this to wake up.
Yeah.
Like I need it to that's essentially it. I need it to wake up and like feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
For me though, and I think this is the way that coffee is heading. It's like, of course, it has the benefit of like waking up a little bit, making you feel more alert and so on.
Yeah.
But it's also something to be enjoyed. Like if you brew good coffee, like I do,
you brew some good coffee.
I mean,
I give you that. There's a few things I'm gonna give you.
I mean, give it all to
There's only 3 things I give you.
All.
It's your coffee brewing, your surfing skills, and the way you eat guns.
Taut.
That's taut, dude. So taut.
But yeah, I mean, it's like it's a whole experience. Like when you brew on coffee and then you enjoy it slowly. Like it takes me like multiple hours to drink a cup of coffee that I brew because I don't want to chug it all at once. Like that's not what it is to me.
Yeah.
Like this is like maybe like 7 fluid ounces of liquid in here, and I'm gonna drink it and for another like 2 or 3 hours probably.
There's this saying too that someone always told me that like, oh, don't ever drink coffee past noon or something like that.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
Yeah. So the reason is because it can interfere with like your
sleeping.
Your sleep for a number of reasons.
Joke's on you, I don't sleep.
Joke's on you, I don't
Joke's
sleep.
On you, I have insomnia.
But you actually do have insomnia.
I do have insomnia.
That's
It got dark real quick. It's not taut.
Pretty not taut. But yeah, so it can mess with your sleep patterns. But it actually depends because there's some people that can drink coffee like right before they go to sleep and they can go to sleep fine. Because some people metabolize caffeine more quickly. So with some people, the effects are very extended. With some people, the effects are very, very short. But, wait, how do we get... What are we talking about?
I don't even know.
How do we get on coffee?
I do not know. I think because we were talking about heart holes.
Oh, yeah, and then monsters, and then, okay.
And then, yeah.
And then the heart was because I said I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Man, this is so
we went so
crazy.
Rabbit hole.
We've been having so many rabbit holes, so many trains of thought, runaway trains. Crazy trains. Okay, so I agree though.
Do you think he was in the studio just losing his shit? I'm sorry. I think that's so like
probably.
He's young Osborne.
That's what we're doing right now.
But
we in the studio. But anyway,
you crazy for this?
I was. You know what's funny? I was thinking about that. Very recently, I was like, "Who used to say that?" I remember it was you.
You crazy for this one?
Crazy for this one, yay!
But I got my question.
Let me tell you why.
Okay,
bro, tell me why. So, here's why. Okay. One of the things that I dislike the most about a lot of like social dynamics. I mean, whatever the relationship may be, like the thing that I hate most, in like a relationship with someone, whether it be, I don't know,
platonic or even romantic,
like
anything,
literally anything.
Okay.
Even in terms of like host and guest, you know,
okay.
Like something like that.
Yeah.
I don't like feeling like a burden.
Yeah.
I really dislike feeling like a burden on people.
Yeah.
So I didn't. Whenever I play team sports, anytime I play team sports, if I mess up, like this is I feel like a problem with my mindset when it comes to these things. But if I would ever mess up or do something like less than optimally, I immediately go into this mode of like beating myself up, and like it takes me way longer to recover than it should. Like I should be able to, like, if I make a mistake, be like, boom, sweep it on the rug, or not sweep it on the rug, but like it's okay, like own it, accept it, move on.
Yeah.
Right. But I do that very poorly, so that's why I feel like team sports were like never my thing, because it's like if I feel that I am failing and other people are depending on me, I immediately, like, it's so bad for my like self-image almost, where it's like I'm letting everyone down. I literally feel like I'm letting everyone down. I feel like I'm being a burden. You know, I really don't like that. So that's how I would feel if I were always like the marginal secondary component. Like, I mean, the terms are still kind of vague because it doesn't say that you're like bad at things. It just says that like, well, you have like a minimal role and or people make fun of you.
I think what I'm trying to picture is that, like, say you come in, even though you might be probably not bad, but you're probably not great either. But I think people poke. I've seen situations like that where like someone does something terrible, but like for some reason they just poke at this guy more. His flaws are more apparent. That's my thought. That's you know, if that does that make sense?
Yeah. The other thing is that I don't even think it matters how good you are, because so you could be really good at whatever people are doing, but you're just not allowed to partake fully.
Yeah.
Which is also really frustrating. Like if I was really good at something, I don't know, let's say I was a professional soccer player.
Yeah.
Actually no, I guess I wouldn't be able to become a professional soccer player if I was,
I feel like
I'm saying let's say I had the skills of a professional soccer player. People are playing like a pickup soccer game.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be allowed to go play with them because of this, you know, thing.
I like how it's like you're kicking. They're like, get out of here, short stuff, and you're like, I'm the best.
I would, but it would be a more minimal role. Like you'd be like the water boy.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like what, like okay, like here I am with these like great skill. Like I know that I can play soccer really well, but I just can't do it.
Imagine
that's
like
worse.
The lineup. They're like, okay, we'll pick Two Fingers Tommy, 1 foot leg Jimmy.
Okay. Yep.
Blind Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants that?
And story of my life.
But yeah, so it's just frustrating. That would be really like getting excluded. Of course, is still frustrating, but at least I don't have to endure the like.
Yeah, exactly.
The murmurs of like, oh, this guy sucks.
At least you don't. The only difference is that, your time is then completely your own. Like you don't need to be around. You know what I mean? Like that way, even the possibility is not even there.
Yeah.
For you to engage in that stuff. So, like you have so much more time to yourself, I guess. And you don't need to worry about that sort of thing. You don't need to worry about being marginalized. It's
not necessarily ideal, but it's more ideal relative to the being just frustrated with someone who like, because like you said, like say you go into someone's house and you feel like you shouldn't be there. That's a terrible feeling.
Yeah.
That's like, oh god, when they can, oh hey, my cat's calling me, I gotta go. You know, like you, like you don't have to lie to me. Like no, really, he's calling me. Like. Oh, apologize, Mr. Fluffykins.
Sorry, Gary. That is Gary's meow though.
So yeah, his kind of like. So, I already read. Do you want to read yours?
Yeah, let's switch off. So Kreiber sent us a fairly lengthy response. Let me take care of this one. So maybe it'd be good to be included to get some semblance of a general social life. And, when the team after the game goes out for ice cream or something, you can go. That's true. Of course, you're going to get a lot of shiznit everywhere you go, made fun of or given crappy tasks.
Yeah.
For some people, maybe they can handle this and get the benefits of some greater human contact. But for others, maybe you get sort of dependent on these people. You get, like, addicted to the brief social interactions and group life since it's constantly getting pushed away from you. So, you suck up to people all the time. And do whatever they say since you don't want to lose what little contact you have. Maybe this is you, maybe it's not.
I like that. It's still like I'm still like in mine.
Yeah.
My mindset. It's like that would be. I'm sure you would be grasping for anything if you were excluded to the point where you're like I want any social interaction. But still, it's not worth it. You will know it in your heart that like I'm gonna hate. Like, imagine going to ice cream. Everyone's all, yeah, it was a good game, guys, good game. And then you're like, yeah, good game. They're like, shut up, Nick. God, you freaking nerd.
I don't know if they would make... I don't know if it's that bad. Well, actually...
well, I mean, it's reasonable.
Maybe at the very best, no one's directing conversation.
Yeah.
Like, no one is engaging.
They're just not talking to you at all.
You're just there.
Yeah.
Like, as this
but
sort of
worse,
weird
you could be roasted, like, on 24/7.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
You'll just be like, shut up, God.
It just,
you're breathing, and you're like...
Yeah, like you're like going through like chemo or whatever, like, and like everyone comes to visit you, but then they're just roasting you. They're just like, look at this freaking bald head. This guy with
cancer,
so freaking skinny. What'd you lose, like 40 pounds from the chemo, idiot?
Stupid. Who needs machines to live? Oh, I'm unplugging him. I'm unplugging him.
You moron. Okay.
Oh,
cancer?
He's crying. Oh my God, Nick, grow up.
Yeah.
Quit eating those guns.
Yeah, pick up the ball, okay? I know you're bedridden. We're playing a little game of foosball in here.
It's funny that I'm imagining like they're playing kickball and you're in your chemo bed outside on the field.
Yeah, like with all your little the machines and stuff.
Even the nurse is like, "Come on, little bitch."
Ball hits you in the face. They're like, "Hey, Nick, come on. We don't have all day here."
Oh, please. There he goes again.
There he goes crying again.
Who invited him?
So I'd be excluded.
let me read
especially
the
if it's
final
that
bad. And so he finished it off with, if you're excluded, you don't have any social life really. I guess you get your family and teachers still call on you or something, but no friends. This sounds brutal, painful to be ignored for your whole life, like a social neglect, but maybe you somehow get used to it. See, that's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you say F everyone and gain some kind of radical independence and self-reliance. On the other hand, maybe you'll go wild and try desperately to be noticed and acting out and being super weird, but you will never be noticed or recognized by your peers. I mean, either way, you're gonna go cuckoo bananas. But I think with being like excluded completely, I feel like you have a chance to get used to it.
The other weird thing about this is like, does this mean you can't even be? You can't have like any friends at all? Does that mean like you can't ever be in a relationship with someone at all?
Yes.
Completely excluded. So you're on your own for life.
Maybe. That's how I'm kind of, from what it sounds like. I'd still pick mine.
Yeah, because then again, like
you're in a relationship.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're you're in a relationship. Let's say you get married, but your wife like is constantly roasting you and or giving you crappy things to do. You have no power. You're submissive.
Like in your wedding. Submissive. I knew it. It was a callback. No, I imagine like you're together. At the wedding, and they started without you. Oh, like you come and you're like, okay, guys, and you just see her already like walking down the aisle, and they're like,
what else? Like they
she has kids without you.
Yeah, like she cheats on you.
She cheats on
you.
Like you're gonna leave her, and she's like, wow, really you're gonna leave me because I cheated?
You loser.
Your mother was right about you.
Yeah, you look like your mother. So, so I mean, that would suck.
I'd rather.
But then again, I feel like anytime this comes up, I think there's something we agree on. Anytime the option of like, because we had a similar question.
I was gonna say, where would you never have love?
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah. And I was thinking like, well, if the love I get is painful. And maybe I forgot what my answer was originally, but now I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, if it's painful, that's not love. I'm not going to be happy.
I don't know if I agree with that. Like, the greater... I feel like love and pain are very... okay, very close. So think about this, right? The more love there is, the more pain there will be.
Of course. But your love shouldn't be just pain, though.
Speak for yourself. my love is pain, and my pain is love. Okay?
And it's called the gym.
Yeah,
like
and it's taught.
It's taught, dude. Like I don't even need women.
It's called a pump, bro.
Dude, you do sense.
Do you even lift? But like when I stub my toe in the middle of the night on something like furniture,
you fall on the furniture.
I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah.
2 years and going strong.
Yeah.
You pull out your weight.
Yeah, I have a big ring that goes on like the leg of the table.
You show me pictures of your kids, just you with the table and then little tiny table.
So
that is beautiful.
You have a beautiful family. What is that? Oak? Cherry?
Cherry. This
mahogany?
My son is adopted actually, so he's
birch.
maple.
Yeah, maple. He's a maple birch mace. So, but yeah, I mean, I feel like we agree on that. Like, I think anytime there's an option to have like a crappy relationship or be on your own completely, I feel like we pick on your own.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people would.
Yeah, I mean, I think at first it seems like, well, I mean, at least I would have, like, I can say I at least fell in love. And it goes back to some of the other. There was one like it's like, oh, you're in love with someone, you're with someone, but they're also that's
right. That's right.
That one's a little different for me because I'm like, oh, at least it's mutual, at least it's respected, and we're both at least on some mutual understanding.
But this one is no like respect.
She
puts no respect on your name.
She's all three of y'all. Yeah,
she don't put no respect on it.
All tree, it's the table.
All three of y'all, the maple, the birch, the oak,
all in one table.
Now that's a fable.
Only stronger than any horsepower you'd find in a stable.
But not as strong as Larry the Cable Guy.
He's pretty strong.
What happened to him? I don't know.
He went hardcore Trump supporter.
Whoa, really? Yeah. I'm not surprised at all.
And then it's funny enough, too, that when he was doing the Trump supporter thing, people came out after him because back in like the 90s, he was not Southern.
That's funny right there.
Yeah, like they got a video of him, like they played it, him going like, oh, that, whatever his damn catchphrase was, I'm Larry the Cable Guy, whatever. And they played like a video right after showing him in the 90s when he was a comedian. And he's like, hello, my name's Larry. Nice to meet you guys. Like, he's just he's so not Southern.
A fake.
Yeah, it was a character.
He's a fakey McFake.
Yeah, he's a straight, like, all that country stuff. Like, I'm sure he's from the country, but he's not this.
He's not a hick
Larry
like he puts
guy.
forth.
Yeah. Yep. It's hilarious.
Wow. He did have a joke once that I thought was pretty, like, messed up, but at the same time pretty funny. He said, it was only like a throwaway joke. It was really short. He was like the other night, like 3 a.m., there's this girl banging on this like young lady banging on my door. So I let her out. That was pretty funny. I mean, it's messed up.
Even your worst comedians, like, because he's on my like, oh my god, what a terrible comedian.
They'll have a little.
They'll have some like. There's a. People always make fun of me about this, but Dane Cook.
Yeah.
He has one that really got me, and it was like.
Let me hear it.
The spray. He's like, what is those sprays for? Like the ones that change. You know, like when you're spraying anything, you know how like you can. Adjust
the nozzle.
So like you can change it to like on and off, of course, but like.
There's a stream and then a spray.
Yeah, and he was like, who uses that stream? He's like, are you killing the germs? And he's like. I got it. Tango down. I was like, that was pretty good.
Sniping the germs.
Yeah, and that was the joke. He was like, 2 clicks, got it. It's good. So I think he has some good stuff here and there.
Yeah.
So we agree though on this.
Yes, we do.
That this is like.
I'd rather be excluded.
Saying like I'd rather be excluded.
I'd rather be excluded. Yeah. Better. Well,
I feel like that's a favor.
That's different. That's different though.
Oh, is it? See, I don't know what that's saying.
Better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. That's not about this. That's essentially to say like, better to have experienced love.
Oh, than to never experienced it.
Yeah, it's better to experience love and then lose it.
That goes everything we just said.
than to never experience it at all. But what you're experiencing with being marginalized and segregated, that's not love.
It's painful. Yeah,
that's not love at all.
Yeah,
no one loves you. You're being disrespected and you're being given crappy. Like you constantly are being like. Essentially mistreated or like partially excluded.
Yeah.
Which is like not any better.
No.
That's not love either. So it's like that doesn't apply here.
Yeah. I totes my goats agree.
Totes my goats. You totes McKobe Bryant.
So we're at our almost our 50 mark. Do you want to ask? Do you want to ask one of the ones we found on the internet?
You know what?
Or do you have one?
Sure. We
again, like we said, that was our only one. And so
that's also part of the reason we got so off topic. Is like, well, we only have one question. Like,
we don't have to.
We can only talk about it so long. So, guys, if you're listening, please send in questions. Obama has not come through for us. Okay.
You know, he tries to crash my house and never asks his question. That's my thing. That's where I get mad at.
Yeah.
Like he bugs me for a lot, but never returns with something like just a question.
Yeah. It's like he has so many opportunities to do it too, because he's always freaking.
Exactly.
Like you'd think
he used my computer yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Are you checking your email?" He's like, "Let me be clear. I am."
Let me clear. Do I have a Gmail account? Absolutely. Am I gonna send you questions? No, I'm not.
I respect that he's upfront though.
That's crazy. It's like you think about all the times he tweets at us and stuff. Like he would put in submit questions.
Exactly. It's not hard. I digressed.
Yeah.
So which one would you rather do?
Oh.
He said the word.
So yeah. So now we're gonna pull I guess a question from the internet because you guys don't submit any questions. I don't know what's going on though because
I blame the children.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, me too.
Yeah.
I was.
There's few
I wasn't gonna say it.
On.
I wasn't gonna say it.
It's okay.
The children have to go.
Yeah. Me and Thaddeus don't agree on a lot. If anything, we probably agree only 0.2 times.
0.2 times. How do you measure that?
On a scale of 0.3 times. We just don't like each other. This is all for the money. We make a lot of money off this show, so that's why we haven't stopped.
That's why it's called Coolio Moolio.
The Moolio, dude.
The moolah.
You think we do
this? You think that was a coincidence, idiot?
Come on, you idiot.
Sorry, that was mean. You guys aren't idiots.
Except for the idiots.
Yeah, if you're an idiot, you're an idiot. But otherwise you're not an idiot. But also, if you don't send a question, you might be an idiot.
We're not saying it. We're just insinuating it.
Yeah, and we're like verbally speaking it, but we're not saying.
We're not saying it.
Yeah, we're not saying that.
We made an audible noise with our vocal cords, and but we're not saying it.
No, definitely not. We're making the words with our mouths and stuff, and they are audible, but definitely not saying it.
Not saying it.
Definitely not.
We typed it in Google Translate,
and then we played it using the little speaker where it reads it back to you.
Yep.
But we're not saying it. Okay, we would never do that, idiots. Anyway, so let's do. Why don't you just pick one? Pick one of these ones.
Okay,
we'll just blast.
Yeah, I think we can blast through this one. Would you rather live without the internet or without AC and heating?
Boom, done. All right, that's the show, guys. We don't actually answer it. We just
next time
on Dragon Ball Z.
Will Thaddeus answer the question? Find out next survive. What's gonna happen to Sensei Senpai?
Sensei Senpai. That's like that's like
teacher.
Yeah, well, senpai is like an upperclassman essentially, like an older person that's older than you. So it's like teacher upperclassman. So
notice me, sensei senpai.
So what would you say? What
we live in Arizona. How we live in Arizona? Like I need AC, but at the same time, my ancestors did it. I can do it, so I would not live without. I would live without the AC and heating.
That's funny right there.
Because I can still get some internets. I can still enjoy some cow chop, some Coolio Moolio. So, yeah. Also, I can't do the show, so I have to choose internet.
That's true.
I'd probably be in like a constant state of despair and heat, but.
Jeez, without AC and heating. Oh, man.
I can live without heating. Blankets are lit.
Well, yeah. But what if you moved somewhere else besides Arizona?
God damn it, Daddy's is acting up.
Where would you go? I mean,
don't worry, guys. You just have to restart them.
Went somewhere cold. So, like I was saying, what if you go somewhere that's colder than Tucson?
Joke's on you. I'm staying here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, nah.
You're coming with me, bud. Just kidding. I'm not even going anywhere right now, so.
But I think for the meantime, for just like if for what I see right now in my unfortunate future, I would be here for a bit. So I would live without AC. I can live without AC. It's gonna be shitty, but I can live without AC.
Think I might say the same.
See, as it is now, I don't even like mind not having it. We don't put AC on in our house.
Wow, really?
Yeah, my family's very like, I don't know. I know a lot of families are like this. I don't know if yours, but like they're very strict about the AC.
Yeah, same.
And so like they're like, we have a fan. What are you doing? You know?
Like, I mean, we'll turn on the AC. We don't keep it super cold.
Yeah, same.
But we usually, we do turn it on in the summer just because it's like way too hot. We'll keep it around like 80-ish.
Yeah.
I think. Wait, is that right? I think we keep it around 80.
Yeah.
Which is like colder than 105.
I keep it on 40 Celsius.
Oh, so you like heat during the summer?
Yeah. And then when I'm bored, I do 0.
Whoa!
That's the point where water's frozen.
It is.
Also, I don't even have a house. Joke's on you. No, I think
I just have an air conditioning unit, and I sit next to it, and it blows air in my face.
We have a tree. Yeah, I would live because I have to thrive on my career.
In Tucson, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Because the sun, it's because most of the heat is from the sun, right?
Yeah.
If you have like a fan or something, and you have shade.
Yeah, you'd be okay.
Not as bad. And then in the winter, as long as you bundle up and have a lot of blankets.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Not bad either.
The thing is, like, we live in a like, as terrible as Tucson, Arizona is, it's not inhabitable. Like,
wait, you mean it's not uninhabitable?
Uninhabitable. It's terrible, but like shade and stuff, like you can get through.
Yeah.
It's not like you're living in Death Valley or Australia.
You just can't be out in the open. That's all. So I would say the same.
And the cougars are pretty deadly.
Yeah, like the older women.
The older women, they attack young men and stab them.
Yeah, they're freaking nails. They
yeah.
sink them into you. They don't let you go.
Oh, you can look right here is the most dangerous creature in Arizona. It's the cougars, and they're all bundled up. They're just like in their dresses. Hey boys! Oh goodness, I think they notice us.
You don't want to get too close to these dangerous creatures. With one swipe from their hands. Like
and their bob cut haircuts.
They
will ask for the manager.
Yeah. Wait, cougars don't. I think that's a little different.
Bob cuts. I'm just thinking of older women.
In general,
yeah,
they all have the
bob cuts.
or the pixie.
Have you seen a bobcat with a bob cut?
No.
This is like
no. Wait, have I? Maybe I have. I can't remember. Maybe I have. I don't know. But I think the point is that I think we could do without heating and AC.
Yeah.
Where we are now.
Yeah.
I'd keep the internet. Oh no. Oh, I've seen that. It's
not a bobcat, but
yeah.
What if a bobcat had a bobcat?
We're looking at pictures of
that bobcat's out the prowler for the manager. You should say that in an Australian accent.
The bobcat is out on the prowl for the manager. If you look really closely, this bobcat watches it interacts with the manager. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there he goes. He's pulled out his phone calling his husband. Her husband.
demanding to speak to a supervisor. I don't think the bookkeeper realizes that the manager is the supervisor.
This is a deadly dance.
I've never seen this before in the wild, in the bush.
I just imagine like this forest setting. There's all these animals, and then there's like a gorilla comes up with like a tie, and then Bobcat's just. And the gorilla's like. She pulls out her phone and starts doing like, look what they're doing to me at this Ross.
Oh, to Ross. That's pretty good. Go ahead.
Go
ahead for Ross. So few people are gonna get that. But, maybe they will.
So we're at 55. Do you think we can run?
No, I think we're good here. So I mean, again, guys, please send in would you rather questions. I mean, they don't even have to be original. Yeah. Like
you can get these off there.
You can literally like look them up, like so that we don't have to. Because we want you to do all the work.
Yeah, we like being surprised. We like being like hit. Because also too, your reaction also kind of changes what we think.
Yeah, and like and obviously, I think it's better to get like questions that people would like to hear us talk about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like not necessarily questions that we think are interesting. It's nice to like not have that decision be out of our hands. You know, I don't know. I feel like that's the whole point of the show. You know, so if you're listening to this, please send in would you rather questions to Coolio Moolio Show at gmail.com. Any questions, comments, concerns? Do you have any?
No, other than thank you guys so much. Love you all. Please, like Thaddeus said, and I'm going to echo, Coolio Moolio Show at gmail.com. Yeah, just send them in, and thank you guys so much. Hopefully you like the show. Bobcat with a Bobcat.
And also, the thing is, also since we're on iTunes now, please, if you listen all the way to the end of this episode, this is crazy. If you listen all the way through to an hour of us talking, but rate us. I mean, give us whatever rating you think. If you think we did well, give us 5 stars. If you think we did poorly, give us 5 stars. Just be honest with us.
Just smash that like button.
Just smash the 5-star button. Also, smash the subscribe button. Because, I mean, we are, I think, number 1 in the podcast scene right now.
Yes.
To be TBQH, we are way up there.
We got
way up there.
We're in Netgear's magazine. I don't know if you read them, but we're on the top 5 podcasts.
Mm-hmm. And we actually take all 5 of the top spots.
Yeah. Top 5 podcasts that
podcasts
that have would you rather questions. We took that.
It was a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
Surprisingly, number 6 was pretty good. I can't deny, but they you know, like I said, we took 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So
let me be clear here. We will continue to do so. For every episode. And thanks so much for listen.
I'm really sick of Obama.
It's getting like the Obama impression that I'm doing is like getting like slowly worse for some reason. So I'm gonna cut it off right now.
The more he is out of office, the less we gain.
That's true. You know? We're losing his power.
Yeah, when he comes back, we regain it, and then we slowly become Obama.
But yeah, so like we said, rate and subscribe. Please send in questions to
Coolio Moolio Show at gmail.com.
All right, and we are out of here. See you later. Goodbye. Play us a beat. Nick.
Gotcha.